We're back.
Sorry.
Hey, we are back. Sorry about that, everybody.
So Crab's fault. Blame him.
Greg's rash materialized, and
That's what I said.
it
went
caused
to his brain.
It's a mixture of brainworms and rash worms. The worms bleed on each other.
brainworms and
Snap
rash
at ya.
worms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Hey, someone
Wait,
get
do they
Angel
all
back
have
here. Get
to-
Angel's ass back here. Angel, get back here.
Does everybody have to migrate? Probably.
Yeah. I'm
In
gonna
like
still
3
get
minutes,
going.
yes.
I'm gonna still get going, but I just want to say the Costco guys, they're demons of Gaul, and what they're chanting is satanic or incantations.
Okay.
The booms,
That's good, man.
The booms, and the vrooms, and the chocolate
booms and
cookies
the
and the chicken
rooms.
bake. These are all Satanist like materialists. Like
What's funny is that there are videos of them trying to do it to the like the Costco employees, I guess.
Oh, hell,
And after they
Satan.
do it, they just walk away. It's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, we restarted. Indeed.
We did restart.
We'll do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it
no,
live.
you mean we restarted.
We restarted.
We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Like, what's his name?
All right, I will.
Yeah,
actually go, and I won't. I'm not gonna end your stream this time. Okay. I promise.
Yeah, hands off the button. Hands
If
off
you
the
don't,
button.
I'm going to
Keep your
bed.
hands where I can
I'm
see
gonna
them,
end it
Greg.
again. I'm gonna end it
Keep
again.
your hands where I can see them.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the X. I'm hitting the X.
All right.
There you
See you,
go.
This is
buddy.
the X.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then the show goes down again.
Show. I'm gonna end the stream this time.
Dear goddess.
But to close the show out tonight, just because I want to end on a shitty note.
On a happy note.
No, it's always a shitty note.
Oh, it's so shitty. Okay.
So you guys may have noticed that the Zuck, who was in the Zuck chair, the Zuck ended fact checking on Meta. So the Washington Post is covering this about as well as you'd expect. Here's how to find the truth on social media. How you can avoid falling for misinformation. It's like, well, turn off CNN. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
This is an apple.
you know what I find
got
especially
mail.
hilarious? You know what I find especially hilarious about the like media talking about misinformation? It's like, didn't all of you fuckers lie us into a war?
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding, ding. You are a winner.
Didn't you lie us into every single war and you're talking about misinformation? Like what?
No, it's like a big rigs. You're a winner.
You get a card. You get a card. You get a card. You get a war. You get a war. I mean, it's like that.
So this is the corporate press talking about it. Let's hear it straight from the robot's mouth, so to speak. Where is it? Actually, I'm gonna lend some. I'm gonna shout out to my homie Nick here. He did a good coverage on this.
Oh yeah, he went after
No
Robot.
No longer will censor. On behalf of Mark Zuckerberg, announces that he no longer will censor on behalf of the neoliberal regime, and Democrats are not taking it well. We are witnessing the complete collapse of the neoliberal censorship regime following the embarrassing election loss by Kamala Harris and the Democrats. Now liberal corporate media and the Democratic Party consultant class is panicking over the idea of the peasants having free speech. Corporate media is currently writing think pieces explaining why allowing free speech on social media is extremely dangerous. Don't you know that they censor in order to protect us? The ruling class is so terrified about losing the narrative that the International Fact-Checking Network is holding an emergency meeting after Meta announces that they support free speech. Wait, there's an international fact-checking network? Yes, apparently there is a global network of quote-unquote disinformation experts that are advocates of global censorship so the ruling class can control the narrative. You guys realize there's no such thing as a disinformation expert, right? There is no special education or training that gives someone the unique ability to discern the truth. The position of the Democratic Party is that there are experts that are smarter than you who will dictate what you talk about and what you can't talk about. The Biden administration was literally pressuring social media websites to censor anyone who debunked the mainstream narrative, especially on things like COVID and the Israeli genocide. This is why it's hilarious that Democrats lost. Despite their inconsistencies, the Republicans at least ran on restoring free speech, while Democrats ran on advocating authoritarian social media censorship, and the American people made them pay for it.
I saw somewhere where Nick, not Nick, but somebody was talking about how a known pedophile who is Mark Zuckerberg is literally saying, "Okay, you can have free speech. Sorry. No, you won't."
Okay, so I have some thoughts on this.
Okay.
First off, I think there's a little bit more to this than we're looking at here. Because the thing is, for people who aren't aware, Meta, so Facebook, Instagram, all that shit, the Zuck basically said that we're moving more towards a community note style format. So
Like
none of the
X.
fact checkers, none of the fact checkers are going to be like telling you what's okay and not okay. We're going to be going more with everybody on the platform can weigh in. But I'm curious about something.
That's a big butt.
Is it still
Come on, I had
social
to say
media? Well, you cannot lie. Is it still social media if it's overrun by AI? Increasingly difficult to connect with actual humans, says analyst. And basically what this article is going over is the fact that Meta has characters powered by artificial intelligence existing alongside actual friends and family. So this is something that I have been really concerned about for a while, because in recent news, what is up, Kit?
We love you, Kit.
We love you, buddy.
My other work husband. That's the third one.
Obligatory, the Emperor protects. We just got news that Meta is churning out. Yeah, fuck Google. You beat me to it, comrade. Because community notes couldn't possibly be manipulated by bots, right? And that's kind of the angle I think that's happening here.
Yeah.
Because when you have fact checkers, and I got two thoughts. One is more of a materialist analysis, and I'll kind of break down why they're doing this switch and why this is a popular switch among like liberal and also right-wing like content sites. But here's the thing. If you've got bots and AI freely running around your social media platform, like we've all argued with bots on Twitter, for fuck's sake. And now we know for a fact that Meta has AI profiles. How does that affect community nodes? Because what it seems to me, and you guys let me know what you think about this, I personally think that the billionaire class, I'm addicted to doing it now. I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
No, it's great.
I think personally, what is happening is like Twitter, the whole Twitter apparatus, and we know Elon Musk is full of shit when it comes to free speech. Look at how many Gaza protesters don't have an account anymore.
Right.
Oh my God.
I think the whole social media atmosphere is adopting a facade of free speech. A facade. So you think you can weigh in. The fact checkers are gone. Hooray! And this already happened on X, where it's like, yay, we're not getting censored. But what if the censorship instead comes in the form of endless AI and bot profiles, basically like driving every single community note? And I've seen tons of community notes where they're flat out wrong,
Yeah.
or they make no sense.
Mhm.
But like, what if the direction they're steering us in is to essentially make everybody think they have free speech, but realistically it's just you and your community competing against like 10,000 bots or 10,000 AI, all coming from the same source. So it's still policing, it's still narrative management, it's still censorship and manipulation of information, but it's under this guise of free speech. Because now we know bots are in play, now we know AI is in play. So who's to say that these community notes can even be trusted? And I've been talking about it forever, that you need to get the bots and the AI and all that bullshit off the platform. You can't have these like dishonest like agents of capital, and they are agents of capital. They always are, especially because when it comes to troll farms and bot farms, like we don't have the money to buy like the services of a troll farm. We don't have the money to hire some programmer to create like a bot network.
Not unless
You don't
you're
have that
fucking
capital. No, not exactly. Not unless
you're fucking one. It's like having a lawyer, you know. You don't have money for a lawyer unless you're fucking one, you know.
Exactly. And I am not fucking a robot.
I mean, I just think it's funny that Elon Musk got AI'd by his own troll farms.
Mm-hmm.
You mean when he made that tweet
What
about
a quickie dig!
You mean when he made that tweet about B1 whatever
Yeah, the H1B1 or something.
The H1B visas, yeah.
Hilarious.
No, it was so hilarious. See, he's a fucking liar.
That's community.
I will say though, that could be part of the psyop. Because what better way to generate authenticity, to garner your trust, than to have the guy at the top of the platform get community noted himself? I'm just saying, if I were a billionaire psychopath, I'd probably do some bullshit like that. Be like, well, we got to sell them on it, so why not have me get community noted? Just food for thought. But I'd also like to explain, I'd like to break down from a Marxist analytical perspective why they're moving to this model. Okay?
Because it's working.
Not just
But
that.
people are believing it.
Because having a team of fact checkers, having an organization of fact checkers, that requires paying labor. That requires spending money.
Not if it's a robot.
Still need programmers, you still need some kind of expenditure of wealth. But if you create a system where the users apparently control it, then you don't got to pay anybody anymore. You don't need a fact-checking team because you're putting the work on the people using your platform.
Right.
Now, the job of fact checker lies with the user. And then you just leave the door open for armies of AI and bots to come in and do their thing. But really, you, as a billionaire, as a agent of capital, you just you just cut a big chunk of your overhead out, because now you don't got to pay these fact checkers or, any of these people any money. You can lay them off.
But
You're
you
going to make
still have the
more
same
bang.
result. You still have the same result as X's, and you still have fact checkers. I mean, who's going to watch the fact checkers?
Well, nobody.
Fact checkers, I think, is what.
And the thing is, at the end of the day, one way or another, you're at the same end goal. The agents of capital, the billionaire class, is they're the ones telling you what to believe and what to think. They're the big club that beat you over the head.
Yep.
So
every single day of what to believe and what to do.
Yep. And
how
it's
to
not
vote.
just Meta either. I hate to bring back this fucking asshole for a second time, but apparently he's just decided to be extra insufferable lately. On multiple issues, but that's not surprising.
And we want to. And then on midday, 12:05, Trump will be who we have to work with to close the deal in the months ahead. So
He's
I
clearly
wanted to
reading
let him know,
Oh, definitely.
as well as others in his cabinet, that we're doing this, and we're going to need their help.
Well, that's going to be a very interesting story to watch. I want to go back
Yes,
to
you
that,
really
but I want to.
And we want to. And then on midday, 12:05.
Speaking of, and we want to, it just reminded me. Didn't Elon Musk just tweeted that he wants to coup another country?
Of course, but that's part of the course. But there you have it, guys. Kevin O'Leary is in the bid to buy TikTok. So what you're seeing is a massive billionaire clampdown across the board on social media. And it's under the guise, and the thing is, TikTok, I mean, don't forget, TikTok was a primary source where everybody saw what was going on in Gaza. That was the major game changer.
Yeah.
That was where the horror came from. That's where we all saw the horrifying nightmare fuel. I mean, I'm still haunted by it. I think we've all been kind of traumatized by that. I know I have. We all just live with that now.
Don't forget, there was this politician who was running for office, like, I don't know, a year or two ago, whatever. He was running. He was using TikTok, as to get fame, popularity, and votes and all this stuff. He was using TikTok. Then after he got elected, he voted to get rid of TikTok.
Of course, you use it and then you throw it away like it's nothing. It was only good for him, or it was only useful to him when he was running. Now that he's got the power, I don't want someone else to take my power, so fuck him. This is all just, who can suck the better dick.
Yep. It's all about who could suck the better dick. Witchy
right.
2025.
I'm not running. Oh my God, they would JFK me for sure.
Same, but I wouldn't run to begin with. I think anybody who knows me knows the way I would like to bring about change, and it's not through voting.
That's right.
It involves something that rhymes with evolution. But I digress. I'm going to close out tonight's show.
Or that Evolution song from Motorhead. Steph.
I did want to close out tonight's show by saying don't forget about Luigi.
Yes.
It isn't by accident. Okay? It's not by accident that since this incident with the United Healthcare CEO getting clapped, getting no-scoped, we've seen just all of the media waves get flooded. And it's because the ruling class has probably realized that This shit was causing people to develop class consciousness because for a brief period, everybody was on the same page saying, yeah, no, health insurance is bullshit. Yeah, our healthcare system is fucked.
And remember, we're ruined for justice.
And I'll remind everybody that Medicare for All is a bipartisan supported issue. The majority of conservatives support Medicare for All, in addition to the majority of liberals.
Yeah.
This isn't just one side. Everybody fucking supports this. So once an incident like this happens, everybody forgets those lines, those psyops that have pitted them against each other. They stop fighting over gender bathrooms or immigrants or anything like that, and they all realize, hey, wait, we all hate this. No, this is about a top versus down issue. It's not a left versus right thing. They didn't like that. The ruling class
the rich are
didn't
like,
that.
shit, the people are starting to wake up. Fuck.
Yep.
But then you have some right-wing dipshits who thought the killing of that United Healthcare CEO was stupid. They were like, "Oh no, why did they kill him? That was so stupid."
Oh, cry me a river.
Yeah, but if you remember, that was only the right wing like propagandists. That was only the people who work in like the MAGA narrative network that Whitney Webb talked about. If you looked at their comments and all their videos and all their Twitter posts, it was just filled with people being like, no, you're wrong on this. What the fuck are you talking about? Like this is actually like a huge issue. This sucks. Like we should get healthcare. This is fucked. And they have standing because every other developed nation has figured out this problem that America just can't seem to get around.
Angel, we've been back for a while now.
Angel, you're back.
Anyway, prosecution and defense agree to postpone Luigi Mangioni's court proceedings. The 26-year-old accused of fatally shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York City last month will likely not return to a federal courtroom until mid-February. The indictment date was initially scheduled for January 18th, but after both parties agreed in a letter to the court, it was changed to February 17th. Before his federal indictment, Luigi Mangioni was handed a criminal complaint detailing the charges against him.
This is going to be just like Trump, isn't it?
The exact opposite that Trump and the Trump. Yeah, the Trump judge is like, no, you can't have a postponement. Fuck you.
On one say the prosecution
absolutely dismissed the case. Not for this guy, but
on Wednesday, the prosecution and defense in the criminal case agreed to postpone court proceedings to give each party more time to prepare before trial. According to the Associated Press, prosecutors have said both cases will work on a parallel track with the state trial predicted to begin first. So, my message on this is do not forget about Luigi Mangioni. Keep posting about him. Keep mentioning him. Because they want everybody to forget about this. They want to go back to arguing over immigrants and
fuck Google.
And
I
trans
agree.
people.
My dad
all this other shit.
I would not be surprised if Rockstar made like a parody of that for GTA 6 or something.
I just want to say to fuck Google, that is correct. My dad is dominantly right-handed, but he shoots left-handed. I mean, he is dominantly right-handed, though. That's just my dad.
Interesting.
I'm definitely right-handed.
No, I shoot right-handed too, so don't.
I don't mean shoot, just in general. I'm right-handed.
Oh, I have shot my dad's 308, baby. I shot his AK-47 too. So yeah, don't fuck with me, baby.
We're gonna take away your guns.
And this,
for fun.
This is why we need to not forget about Luigi Mangioni. From friend of the show, Ted Cruz called the FBI on me.
It's 2025 and insurance just keeps getting worse. I just did 2 bilateral deeks and 2 bilateral tissue expanders for patients. And I've never had this happen before, but during the second deep, I got a phone call into the operating room saying that United Healthcare wanted me to call them about one of the patients who was having surgery today, who was actually asleep having surgery. And said I had to call right now. So I scrubbed out of my case and I called United Healthcare, and the gentleman said he needed some information about her, wanted to know her diagnosis and whether her inpatient stay should be justified. And I was like, do you understand that she's asleep right now and she has breast cancer? And the gentleman said, actually, I don't. That's a different department that would know that information. And I was like, well, she does need to stay overnight tonight. And you have all the information with you because I got approval for this surgery. And I need to go back and be with my patient now. But yeah, it's out of control. Insurance is out of control. I have no other words.
Fuck poor people. That's it, guys. Fuck poor people. If you can't afford insurance like rich people, then fuck you. Just go ahead and die. Guys, this is what we've been screaming from the rooftops forever. Forever. Listen, I have medical assistance and I just got told that literally I will have to pay copays. The reason I have medical assistance, guys, is because I can't afford that shit. Guys, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Oh, kitty cat! Kitty cat!
Can this mic pick up the purring?
Me earlier.
Probably can.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know if I hear much.
Meow.
Maybe that'll get my cat's attention now.
Meow.
Do not show them your butthole. Do not do that.
Yeah, we've seen enough buttholes in the world, you know.
That's actually more like my other cat.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, guys, these guys don't give a fuck. And that's my last thing because I got to go too. But I mean, because I got to go feed my kitty cats. But this is just,
What is she doing?
nothing is never going to get solved. I mean, this whole Luigi thing, as you said, Snow, is literally just one big psyop because nobody's talking about Medicare for all. Nobody's talking about, oh, well, we're afraid. I mean, MTG was like, oh, we're afraid the poor people are going to have it. Nobody's fucking talking about it. Go fuck yourself. And unless you really mean it, poor people are still going to be fucked over and fucked over and fucked over, and it's not going to get any better. We're just going to die like they want. Just like Alex Jones said, they want to get rid of 86% of us. Yes, that is a true statement. The rest of them will be fucking slaves for the AIs to literally beat the shit out of if they don't do what they're told. Welcome to 2025, baby. It's not going to get any better.
That's why we need to organize, we need to agitate, and we need to educate. Anyway, that's all for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please, if you haven't, follow Indie News Network on all the platforms. Follow me. You can find me everywhere at @SnowHimbo. You guys drop your credentials real quick. Let's get you guys some likes and follows.
You can find me on YouTube. On Saturday night, I'll be with Angel Riviera, my other work husband, for Pro Wrestling Talk with my little brother Alex at 9 o'clock. We're going to watch some really cool clips. And Angel and I at 8 o'clock are going to talk about, of course, the new Raw on Netflix and Hogan getting booed. Woohoo!
And also tomorrow is Angel in the Afternoon.
Angel in the Afternoon, guys. Come and watch us. Come and watch Angel. Angel gets it right, just like Snow, and he is my other work husband.
Just want to let Angel know at 6 Eastern, I got a dentist appointment. So I might be a little late for that show, possibly. I don't know, but I mean, I'll still be.
How about Angel? I might be a little late too, but I can come on too. All right. Also, you can find me on Black Magic Talk every Monday or Sunday whenever we decide to record. And you can also find me on YouTube for Nobody Beats Kurt Hennig. Nobody. I changed it just to make it more subtle. We are on episode 67. We're going to upload 68 here next week, or at least on Sunday and Monday. So catch me there.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Don't let the billionaire class get you down. And remember, pee-pee-poo-poo, pee-pee-poo-poo, and also shitting, farting, pissing, and coming. That's really important. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I'm about to shit my